Day 4. Best morning I've had so far. It's not cold. I mean, a little chilly because it's morning. There's no wind. The roaring you hear is my coffee cooking. Yes. Oh, it's quite beautiful out. I slept in. I did wake up at 3, but I was like, generally if I can try to go back to sleep and I can, I will. So I tried to go back to sleep and I did. And it's 4 o'clock now. So I got that extra hour. Evidently, I needed it. Oh, I wish I knew how far water was. It does have me mildly stressed out not knowing these things. I don't really think I'm gonna die or anything, but it just makes it easier to plan your day. I'm just guessing. But they make this stuff simple enough to where I guess you can guess through, and I appreciate that. They design most things for dummies, and I should survive. So I'm still not eating. I'd like to make some oats or something, but it'd just be a waste of water, so I'm not going to. So I'm just gonna drink my coffee and get my happy ass up the trail. So yeah, I am slacking, man. I had to do my. Trail just kind of stops. Am I on trail? Where? No. Anyway. My video stuff took way longer than it should have this morning. Normally it's like a 20-minute thing. Well, I've only done it a couple of times, but this morning it was well over an hour and everything was invisible, so I don't know if it actually worked. Things clicked even though they were invisible. I don't know, man. I don't know. So I may have lost all that footage. But it's okay, that's just body cam stuff. That's not the main cam. But it's already slowing me up. It's supposed to speed me up. I was willing to carry the extra weight to not be stuck in towns. And, I would have done it last night, but I was beat, man. Had I plugged my stuff in and been like, go, and it said an hour, I'd end up falling asleep, woke up, and the batteries have been dead on everything. So that wouldn't have worked either. I'll figure something out. Learn as I go. Look at that gorgeous moon. Well, the times are wrong, man. It's 6 a.m. and there's no sun on the horizon. I mean, you can see through the camera where it's brightening, but to my eyes, there's barely a brightening. This is how every morning should be. With just my cheesy headlamp, I can see 5 of those things glowing on the horizon. Yeah, they show up on camera. Oh, no, there's a 6th one, too. Yeah, there's a 6th way up there. Kick ass, man. See, if it was always like that, how do you get lost? Like, which way to go? Oh, that way. So there was that water tower, or the tower with the bird nest in it. The cows in the pond. I got the water there. And then you walk another couple miles, and there's a hill, with a nice flat top. It's almost a mesa, really, but it's not. It's just a hill. Not quite like these ones, but just with a nice flat top. And it's probably damn near a mile or so long. And after that is a very nice tree to hang out at. Just in case you're coming here, during the heat of the day. Because I would definitely take a break there. Trees are hard to come by. Looks like a little mini canyon down in here. I can see some pretty cool erosion going on in the walls. I'm a fan of that stuff when it's like, when you get close to it, I don't know, it's like a miniature of the canyons. This probably won't take me in close to it, but there's a bunch of stuff like that around Ghost Ranch and stuff. Just the coolest erosion ever. Skeet. It's, I don't know, it does something for me. The cow paths look better than the actual trail. But, I got signs for days, man. Let's see if they still light up. The sun's starting to come up, but yeah. From here, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I wish every morning could be like this. This is just gorgeous. Thought it was going to be cold. I wore extra layers. But, I was just being a sissy in my... it's hard to judge. You're under your nice, warm sleeping bag, and then you get out, and you're like, whew. It's cold, but it's not necessarily as cold as you really think it is. Just the shock of it. See, that looks like a mini canyon. Enhance. Ooh, focus. Bring it back. Slide it up, help. Nah. It doesn't really do it justice. I think you get what I'm saying. Erosion is cool, man. That could be a mountain all far away, but that's actually I don't know, 5 feet tall. I took a little detour. At first I was like, I don't want to walk on it. I try not to go walk out in the desert, but the cows have already torn this up. This is actually probably some sort of recess that they fill with water every once in a while. Just by the unusual amount of trails leading to it and cow patties around it. So yeah, that's basically how that cow died the other day. Those cracks are kind of invisible, you're just running along and then all of a sudden whoops, and it's hard to stop all that cow momentum. Those two birds are calling to each other. I think I go down into the wash. I haven't seen a sign in a minute, and I'm not really on a trail anymore. I kind of was right back there. I mean, there's a sign right there, man, and it's traily, so yeah, I guess that's telling me to just jump in there. Do I see footprints? Hard to tell if they're footprints in soft sand, but yeah, I'm going with this is where everybody goes down. That makes sense. Oh, yep, footprints. We are good. Made sense. When I get in the washes, I'm always a little concerned because sometimes it's just like, an exit out and I don't really notice it. It's hard to keep track of the footprints in here. But they made it really easy with this one. There are 3 signs within spitting distance. I appreciate that. So what's funny is the third one of those signs isn't even in use. We have that sign, then we have that one, and then we have this one over here, but I can see where there's an old trail that kind of leads to it, but this is the one we've all taken, but I can see just the remnants of an old trail over there. I wonder why we decided to reroute it. I'm assuming we just follow cow paths. That's what these were initially. So it would make sense. Cows kind of figure out the lay of the land. Yeah, I got one. And I think it curves on it. Maybe it connects over here. Hard to tell. It hasn't been in use in a while. Could be a few places. That's funny. We're trail adjacent. Curious what it looks like on the official map. Does it show me as being on trail right now or slightly off? No clouds for it to play off of, or we'd have colors at this point, This tells me it's time for a wardrobe change. Let's get to the top of that hill and do that. I like it. We're starting to sync up. The moon sets. The sun rises. They're not in sync yet, but they're getting there. We have a gate, which is cool because it gives me stuff to hang my stuff over. Why not? So I don't just have to lay it on the ground. At least this isn't dust, it's grass. So it's cool. Because, dust is like electrostatically charged. And all those fine little fine particles stick to everything made of plastic. So that's like literally everything I wear. And my bags and, all that is made out of plastic. Good morning. Hey, you get the gist. I didn't quite do the full wardrobe change. I think I'm walking away from the sun right now, so I don't have to put on the big sombrero yet. So keep the bat hat on and the hiking puffy, because it's a bit chilly. So I think I pretty much just walk along all these mountains and go in there and around there, and on the other side of that, way down there, is Lordsburg, right? Easy peasy. Just find water, maybe, 2 or 3 more times, and I shouldn't die. That's not asking too much. I think we can swing that. I think that's Flatfoot down there, but I'm not sure. Boy, this camera's good. be catching him eventually. I'll let him stay ahead for a while just so I have somebody to follow. It's easier to not get lost that way. I'm not sure exactly who that is, but I know they have maps. Only a dummy comes out here without a map. Sometimes it's hard to find the beauty in it, but you gotta try. Yes, there's a beauty in its bleakness. These bushes are all filled to the brim with birds. See, peeling off one at a time here and there, but I expected there to be like a lot of them in there by the way it sounded. It fooled me. Or there's a buttload hiding in there and they're just really quiet. Okay, fork in the road. I did see dude going off in this direction, so that's where I'm gonna go. But my gut would have told me here and into those. Not this way, but this is where I'm gonna go. That's into the sun, man. Not quite into the sun, but I had to lower the bat hat so my nose doesn't burn. Guess I'm gonna have to break out the sombrero soon. Near the top of this hill. I'll just keep my eye out, man. Is it about time for a second coffee? Should I even do a second coffee not knowing where next water is? Coffee is water, man. Oh, so I did a full wardrobe change. I mostly needed to protect my face from the sun, so I had to break out the hat. The sun is doing very little to warm me, though. The air is just cold. Today there's a little bit of a breeze, nothing big, but it feels like it's coming off like a snowfield. Very frigid air. What's going on in this rock? What are those? Looks like there's a parking lot up. Oh, I see a moving car. Okay, yeah. That would be a parking lot. I was like, there's a few big things that should be cars. Oh, I bet there's water there. Cool. Not that I'm out or really low, but just not having any clue where your next one is. I realized I didn't see a single soul all day yesterday. Well, that was nice. And today the only one I seen was way ahead of me. But I am so glad I saw him when I did, because at that fork of the road, there was no actual trail to the right. I'd have kept going to the left, assuming they just didn't put signs here for some reason, because it's CDT. So I'm pretty sure, and from where the sign was at, I could see the sign he was headed towards, but it was not in the direction of the trail, so I don't even know if I would have looked over there. I would have looked in the direction the trail was going and been like, maybe if I go up further, I'll see one. I don't think I would have made the turn. Oh, he's exactly where I'm supposed to be, and so is he. And the trail is still littered with footprints, so that's nice. Those things have come in handy quite a few times. Just having so many people makes it so that the areas that don't take footprints really well, where it's a lot of stones and stuff, the more people you have, the more likelihood somebody's bound to step in a little piece of sand here and there. At least give you a little bit of tread to follow. So I can see that the things have been disturbed, but it could have been, by cow or all sorts of things. Don't know they're necessarily hikers. But I mean, there's some ultras right there. And I know I'm headed the right way. I had the cat hole back there, and I kind of lost the dude I was following. While there are 2 cars in the parking lot, it does not look like a trail magic situation. It's just some people out hiking or biking or something, enjoying the public lands as they should. But I've been scanning the horizon for who I believe to be Flatfoot, but I have no idea which foot. Oh, I think I see a CDT sign way over there. But unfortunately, I found him. I'm scanning the horizon. I'm like, okay, I see where the trail is. Looking down as far as my eyes can. And then I see this bright pink thing. I'm like, what? He's over there taking a deuce. He just stood up from behind the bush he was, and his pink ass just glowed. Alright, so, well, found him. He's not going to be leading the way for me. It's that time of the morning. It happens to all of us. I don't see anything that looks like a bear box at that parking lot. I'm not sure if the trail runs right by it, because the trail seems to be 100 yards off from it. But I'm good. Oh, hey, is that a bear box or is that a cow? It looks square, maybe. It's not moving. I think I found the bear box, I think. Or it's a rock. Or a cow. Not that I'm even really low on water. It's just nice to have. Well, it's not nice to have because that shit weighs too much, but nice to have a lot on my back. Oh, those aren't people or hikers. I'm pretty sure that's Border Patrol. Alright, so here is the trail. The bear box is actually over there. If I zoom in real quick, mod enhance, you can see dude's head. That's where the bear box is. Now, I would not have known, yet again. Yo, brother! I would not have known the water was over there had he not been there. I'd have kept heading towards the next sign. But no, it's over here, hidden in the bushes. I didn't even tell me it's here. I'm so lucky that he happened to be right by the bear box. If I came through here at night, no way I would have saw that. If I came here during the day. See, it's right there. We still don't see it, do we? Alright, so now it's peeking out. Crazy, huh? Need to put a flag on this thing or something. I am very grateful that he was there. He walked by it himself, got up to the road, went down the road, and then checked the map and came back. He's gonna do breakfast there. He told me about, and I do kind of vaguely remember, but there's a tire full of water in a little bit, and in about 5 miles or so, there is a big water tank. And I think that's where I'm gonna stop and have lunch and all that. Might as well have a coffee while I'm doing lunch. I like coffee. So I guess even if I didn't run into him, I would have ran into water eventually. But I like knowing where everything is. It's all guaranteed. Somebody purchased that wood and just left it all stacked there. I mean, decent amount of purchased wood. Like someone came out here and was like, I'm gonna have me a fire, and never did it. But they brought it out here. It's kind of weird. See if Border Patrol says good morning to me. I'm friendly with everybody who's friendly to me. Okay, it's not Border Patrol. It's the Ranger. Got our informational kiosk. We are here. Where is here? Oh, Jesus. Okay. We are here. Does that help anybody? Which way am I headed? Yeah, I don't know either. There's Grant's. Yeah. Follow the green line, man. Just follow the green line. You'll be good. Cool. Okay. Watering hole. According to what Flatfoot was telling me, there should be water in this. I don't plan on taking any, but if that big metal cylinder is clean, I'm going to take a break and sit on it. If not, I'll sit on the tire. I'm sitting on something. Just nothing to sit on for miles and miles. Unless you stack the cow patties up. I can make a seat out of those. Just what I want to sit in it. Yeah, it's got water in it. I have a vague memory of hiding behind this thing to get out of the wind. Because the wind was so cold. I didn't see a way from a clear line at least, from the water tire to the trail, but the trail is right over there. And I see another sign over there, so I'm assuming it's going to intersect with this road eventually, so I was like, yeah, I'll just stay on this road. I will know more when I see more signs. Appreciate them putting all the signs out for people who forget to download their maps. Somebody's catching up with me. Probably Flatfoot. He walks too fast. He's gonna hurt himself. But yeah, it looks like the trail just becomes the road again. I assumed it would. I see a square way off in the distance that is a different color than everything else. It's like a mustard yellow. I won't bother zooming in because this camera can't see that either. It's just a square out there. It's a different color. Anything and everything stands out here, man. All you have to be is a slightly different bush. Then you stand out like a sore thumb. If you're not a creosote. So we spray paint the signs. I don't know what that's all about. Technically, this isn't the trail. This is. Or this is just where the cows like to walk. Yeah, because our trails would normally get this close to bushes and stuff. We're prissy. Just walking along the road like I do. I see that sign over there, way off the road. Am I supposed to turn and head towards it? Oh, I am. There's another one way over there. Okay. Well, that was conveniently marked. It's so easy to miss a turn on a trail, and when they're not heavily marked, you can walk for miles before you realize, oh shit, I'm not on the trail. And I don't have to disturb. There's a buttload of cattle on the trail up there. I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to shoo them all out my way, but nope. Like the spine of a giant beast. As I get closer, the mustard yellow square has now become circular. So I'm going with its water tank. Is it the water tank I'm going for? I bet it's not. But, you know, it'd be convenient if it was, because that's where I plan on having lunch. Oh, look at the size of that thing. Is that a yucca or a Joshua tree? It's hard to tell, man. Okay. This, I hear, is not the water, but it's got a fresh looking green hose, so I think there's water here. So this one's named Vista Tank. It's also got a nice tire of very deep water. Like, you could sit in this thing, it'd be like a hot tub. It is just ice cold. You know, maybe if you start this hike late or you're soboing, it'll be great. But it will always be too cold for my blood. Even on the hottest of days, I'd soak my feet, but never my boys in something that cold. Oh, not on purpose. Oh, hard to track a bird. Yeah.
Just flying in the wind.
Looks fun as hell, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure what it is, but I'm assuming that's a sitting tire right there. I mean, they nailed wood to a tire. I don't think I've ever seen somebody nail wood to a tire. That might be my first. But yeah, make sure there's no snakes under it. And I'm just getting it out into the sunlight somewhere where I can sit. It's so convenient having, I didn't even filter. Normally I should have, but I got out here and I was like, yeah, it looks nice and clean. Comes out of that. I wonder if there's a hole in that. If I look in, I'm like, oh man, I should have filtered that. Let's look in to see the mistake I made. Oh, this thing's flimsy. Oh, that's scary. Oh my God, that is this meant for humans? Look at that. That's a crappy little weld right there, and that's all it's holding me on. Oh my God. What is this? Oh yeah, there's still a hole in it. Oh, is that brown or? Oh no, I can see. Am I seeing a reflection of the top? I don't know what I'm seeing. I think I'm just seeing a reflection of the top. Yeah, this thing's deep, so I would be. She's damn near full, and I don't see bodies floating on top, so we'll call that good. That's a reflection we're seeing, right? It's mesmerizing. Bloop! No. This is how people lose their phone. Oh, I would swim in after it. This bitch is waterproof. Shoot last. I'll put it away while I go down. I'm scared. The wind is back with a vengeance. But it's coming from the other direction. I don't know if that's a good thing, but at least it's behind me. For now. Headed off in this direction. Eventually. Not really in a hurry. I'm not really planning to make it to the next water or bear box, which is in less than 10 miles. I don't really know exactly how far. From the last bear box where I actually didn't grab water, the hidden one, it was like 13 point something, according to this cat. He says that right after I left, radar showed up. And I had in my mind that if I ran into radar and it was all easy peasy, I'd grab a ride back into town just so I could download maps, then come back out, no big deal. But I'm not going to call anybody. have anybody make a special trip to come get my ass. Ain't that kind of guy. So, hey, if the trail needed me to be there, he'd have been there 15 minutes earlier, or I'd have hung out for another 15, but it didn't work like that because the trail's already like, don't worry, boo, I got you. She's gonna make sure I get through this. I got faith, man. She hasn't killed me yet. She's had plenty of opportunity. I'm not sure what kind of tree this is, but it'd be nice if there's apple trees. I don't know, I'm gonna guess you're an apple tree. If there was apple trees next to water sources, how nice would it be to grab yourself some free fruit while you're sitting here enjoying your hopefully potable water in the middle of a cow shit field. Sounds like paradise, kind of, sort of, in some weird way. I'm kind of looking for a spot to take a nap, but everyone's just got so much cow poop. I don't want to lay anywhere. It's just everything is just, everything is cow poop. Everything, everywhere. It's all cow poop, 100% cow poop. Everything's made of cow poop. Everything, everywhere. So, yeah. And I was like, well, there's a cage, right? There's not going to be cow poop in here, but I look, and there's there's so much cow poop everywhere, it somehow migrated into here, and this thing's filled with cow poop too, so, Hey, that doesn't look so poopy. Okay, that's my spot right there. It's poop adjacent, but it's not poopy. I need a little bit of a nap, man. Just a little bit. I'm trying to nap, man, but it's just not easy. The wind is relentless. Picks up dirt. I'm blocking myself with my big old sombrero, but I can hear the cow poop dirt just bouncing off of it, like that. I'm just getting dusted down here with cow poop. It is. It's all cow poop. Everything is. New Mexico. Come for the win. Stay for the cow poop. Okay, not a bad watering hole at all. I think I might have gotten a nap in. Maybe even two little ones. But right when you fall asleep, a big gust comes along and wakes you up. But I think I nodded out. I feel a little more rejuvenated, so I'll go with that. Flatfoot has no idea how much he helped me out today. Seeing him by the first water cache and all that. And then he told me, telling me that this one was here, so, I didn't even have to pick up water at the first water cache because, I've been hauling out 11 pounds of water every chance I see water, This one I'm only leaving with 2 liters on my back and a liter or more in my belly because the next bear box is only 7 point something miles. Which is about all I really plan on doing today. Try not to push it, man. Is that the trail? Shit looks like a trail. I'm lost already. I didn't see any signs telling me to go. There's lots of cow trails, so it's should probably try to keep Flatfoot within my view, but hike your own hike, man. He's faster than I am anyway. Kind of in a valley right now. Hills all around me. It's helping out with the wind a bit. Just looking at hills like this. And you can see the rocks sticking out. And if you look underneath it, you can see where the layer of rocks would be. That would be the spine. You can even see it in the next one a little bit. This one will be one of them cool spine hills once the top's wearing off. This will be the top with some pokey looking rocks. I kind of like that stuff down there. gotta enjoy any color you can, you know. Normally rocks are just, you know, rock colored, they're beige, whatnot, blah, blah, blah. Every once in a while, you come across something that are green and kind of sparkly. Yeah. Little cool green sparkly rocks. And that's it. Back to your regular scheduled programming. I can hear like a million birds around me. Can't see any of them. Let's take some time to appreciate the rocks. Here it is. Like maybe back it up a bit. Just when you think it's over, no, there's a whole other hill of it over there. Little baby one. Is that a sand dune in the middle? Okay, now it's looks like a sand dune to me. Come on, rando. Oh, if I needed a break, that would be a great shrubbery. Bet you money I got high under that last time. Bet you money. I mean, I've only been walking a mile or two tops since I picked up water. I don't know how long I napped there. I mean, how long I took a break there. The naps were minuscule at best. Because I'm already tired again. Oh, these things are horrible when you have to bushwhack. They don't look like much till you get in close. And they're just these spike-covered monsters that cling to your everything. Oh, it's supposed to be up there somewhere. I see a sign, I still see a trail next to it. I see dude up over here next to another sign. So, I don't get what that was about. I'm just gonna walk up this hill. You know, my neck's killing me, you know, after carrying a heavy pack way too far and whatnot. So I've been wearing a shoulder strap on the side and one over my neck like Pat Benatar would. And it's actually been helping out. You'd think the one that's digging in my neck would hurt more, but it somehow hurts less than or equal at most to how it normally feels when the pack is on you sitting normal. That's a lot of weight. You know, my pack weighs at least a third of what I do. But the other one is like literally slung around my shoulder right now, barely grabbed on. You know, I got it cinched up on my chest. So it's grabbing. And yeah, my neck feels a lot better. I'm gonna alternate, you know, put on that, have this shoulder down later, you know, dance it out, get myself some leg warmers. It's gonna be sweet. But no, it feels a lot better. Why didn't I think of this sooner? Or did I, and did I forget it? You know, I have to relearn things sometimes. I totally should have taken advantage of that shade back there. Like, I didn't need it yet, but, you know, I have a feeling it's the last bit I'm going to see for a minute, so. Yeah, I probably should have. Gotcha. Not necessarily a sand dune, just a pink hill. It's a random pink hill. All right. You do you, boo. Oh, we got all sorts of cool erosion going on. Here's some of my favorites. These guys. There's one loner way over here that I'm a fan of. Where are you? Boom, him. And then I think we got a natural arch going on somewhere right there. See the light through it. They might not be touching. That's not an arch, but they're touching. It's an arch. I see blue in there. Look at that one. No, those ones are just shaped different than everybody else. They're all smooth. They just stand out, right? Right? Not just me. Well, I passed up the last few. I might as well go in and just look at it and see if it looks comfortable. You already know it is. Anything like that, we've probably hollowed out the far side of it where the shadow travels along the day. The whole north half should be cleared out. Ooh, it goes down into a wash. Maybe not. Not much room for sitting down in there. Yeah, screw it, I'm gonna take it anyway. So at the last watering hole, I put Vaseline globs on my feet and in my socks, thinking that would help, lubricate the hot spots. But it just wasn't cutting it, so I was like, well, I'm here. I've been sitting here for probably 45 minutes now, I realized. So I was like, I might as well, after eating and everything, it's like, I'm gonna play with my feet, man. So I got back into my feet, and I realized I learned that Vaseline is a moisturizer. I thought I'd still have globs in there because I put it on pretty thick. Nope, I absorbed all of that shit. So I put tape and band-aids on things. It's all still minor now, but I'm trying to hit it while it's still, not a problem. Any blisters sucks. They don't hurt, but I can definitely feel them. I know they're there. Well, the one that exists. The other one, I can feel there's a hot spot. I can't see anything, but I threw tape on it. I've been babying it since yesterday when it became the hot spot. But no visible damage. I get blisters every trail. It's part of it, man. Just can't let them get out of control. Sucks to be taken off trail for something dumb like that. At this point, Flatfoot's super far ahead of me. He's probably like, I don't know, a mile and a half down the trail right now, maybe even 2. But I think he's stopping at the next watering hole too, which is probably like 5-ish miles. I'm not in a hurry, man. I don't even need to make it there. But I guess if I want to have coffee in the morning, I need to make it there. So yeah, I'm gonna make it there. Hard to leave my bush. Might be the last one. Keep having a random pain in my gut to the right of my belly button, maybe a little lower. Very dull, but powerful at times. Ooh. Is my appendix about to burst out here or something? I'm guessing that's where the appendix is. I don't really know. I mean, it's happened a few times since last night, but it has me a little worried. It does. Random pains. It's like finding a lump on one side of your body. If I find that same lump on the other side all symmetrical, I'm like, cool. When you find a lump just on one side, that's bad news. This is like that. It's not like I have health care or anything. It's not like I can go to a doctor and be like, hey, what's this all about? Oh, I don't die. Top of the hill. Ooh, there's the pink hill. Still don't know why it's pink, but yeah. It's the only one. Well, it's just anomalies. I wonder why they're there. Yeah, I'm headed that direction. That I can tell you. Could be a bulldozer up there somewhere in that mountain range up there. That's tomorrow's kind of stuff. It's that'd be interesting if I'd be able to see a dude that I know is at least like a mile and a half ahead of me. But there's no way. Oh, and this will be the last thing of interest for the day, I am sure. Oh, enjoy the wall. Now the wall's cool and all that, you know. I do like me some erosion. There's always little odd parts that I'm a fan of. For this one, it's little odd part. Yes. Those little cookies. Kind of cute. That one right there looks like it's giving another one a back rub. Looks like they're just chilling, maybe smoking some pot in the corner. They're up to some shady. I can tell. Body language. Because this is what's ahead. Going all the way out to that bad boy. It's a whole lot of nothing. Oh, lost the trail again. Trail is real squirrely around here, but plenty of signs. Here we go. I think it's actually easier to see at night. I feel like it is. Especially with that full moon, man. Just really taking advantage of that, but I need sleep right now. I'm not as young as I used to be. I gotta get that sleep in, do all the repair, all the damage I'm doing. Not that I'm doing all that much damage, because I'm doing what, maybe 15 miles a day. I do have a shit ton of weight on my back. I'm not completely and totally out of shape, but I am not in shape. Oh, my appendix keeps hitting me. Ow, ow. Ow, motherfucker. I don't know what that's all about, but it has me mildly stressed out. It's like just bad cramps or something. That's what it is. Some bad sushi. I don't remember the last time I had sushi. I don't really like it all that much. If it's all you can eat, I'm cool with it, but other than that. For some weird reason, I'm craving sushi right now, so that's cool because I haven't really craved much food lately. But if someone was put in front of me, would I really want to put it in my mouth? I think I'm hungry every once in a while, and I gotta eat, and I'm like a few bites in, I'm like, oh, that's horrible. I used to eat a bag of noodles, dry, super crunchy, but I was like, if once I cook them, they're wet. There's a time limit. I have to start eating them now. But if I just leave them dry and eat them, I can eat them, 3 or 4 at a time if I want. That's all I can handle. Drink some water on top of it. They soften up in my belly. And I wonder why I'm having pains. Now you see what I do to a bag of peanuts. I can see Flatfoot up there about a half mile ahead of me. Which officially means I'm not lost. And I didn't think I was. So far it's been pretty easy. I got a little lost, but a little off trail in a wash because I lost everybody's footprints. But I backtracked and figured out what was going on. But I did get a little worried for a second when I couldn't find any. Pretty sure that's a mine up there. That kind of stuff don't look natural to me. What about y'all? No, that's not a natural color. Come on. Yeah, I probably should for just a minute. Yeah. Christ. It's weird that there are footprints leading up to it. That's weird. Still no one around. If I knew exactly where water is, I would consider camping here. It's quite nice. The fact that nobody seems to even camp under this beauty, I don't see any evidence of it, no cleared spots or anything, leads me to believe, and the lack of tracks, because mine are the only ones here, leads me to believe that the water cache is so close that everybody's like, we will just continue on to that instead of taking a break here, because these things are rare out here. And the fact that, this beauty is unused. I love you just the way you are. I peed on her and everything. Hey man, plants appreciate that in the desert. I've never seen these bushes with, you can even call them bushes, with anything other than spikes all over them. I've never seen leaves, no nothing, just more teeth than a plant has a right to have. And I don't get it. Like, does it grow really luscious, tasty leaves at one point of the year and it doesn't want animals to come eat it? Because as is, without the spikes, I can't imagine this being something anything wants to eat. It's a twig. I don't know what you're protecting in there, buddy. Get off my trail. I mean, why are your teeth gotta be so long? Look at the size of those things. It's ridiculous. You're overcompensating for something. Why don't you calm down with the aggression? Try growing some fruits. You'll make more friends. Okay, there's some sort of dark berm running pretty straight. I have to assume it's not natural. I mean, these are the big telephone poles, and those generally take roads to put in. So I'm assuming that's part of the process, but we'll all find out together. Where are the people crossing at? I'm not seeing any evidence. Okay, here's our trail. It comes and, okay, I see some footprints that go down here. There are footprints here, I'm just not seeing them. Or those are just my own and I'm tracking myself. Just I think there would be marks if people were hopping up to the other side. That seems about as low as it is. It's kind of deep, man. I don't want to get in here. I mean, I can get out, but struggling. And I'm not much of a jumper. Yeah, that looks like the best leap. Let's go for it. Is this a road or a wash? No, it's a road. It's too straight to be a wash. I assume it'd be a little closer to the poles. They're kinda further away. Maybe there's another road right on the other side of this thing. I don't know. And why is all the stuff that came out of it black? I'm confused. I wouldn't think that stuff came out of here. Makes me think we brought it from somewhere else. Are there train tracks on top of that or something crazy like that? That seems like kind of rock that we're like, hey, let's throw that down and make a train track. I almost fell for it. No, but you know this was. I mean, look at the shape of the ruts in the dirt, man. I bet that's from the, what do they call those things? Ties, railroad ties. That's what I'm going with. I like to always just assume I'm right. Train tracks. Ah, this is the road for the power lines. Utah has not been used in a while. Oh yeah, I love these kind of ants. I used to catch them as a kid. Keep them in jars. Every time I see a road, I'm thinking, is there water around somewhere? But, you know, I haven't seen the tracks veer off anywhere. But I would have noticed the last one. It wasn't for dumb luck of looking in that direction. Had I been looking at tracks, I would not have found it. I'm like, that's not a road. Neither of those roads people travel in. So there must be something else further up. There's always something else further up. Some random wall of boulders, just a row of them. This is probably part of the same thing that does those on the mountains way over there, gives them the spine. Same thing. I see a road sign, a big green road sign. The only reason I know it's a road sign is that specific color green. There's something large. It's bigger than I think a bear box would be. Unless it's way closer than I think it is. Could be a bunch of cows standing next to each other. Maybe a dumpster? What the hell am I seeing? Must just be a bear box. Oh, I'm going with, it's a bear box with another dude's gear on top of it. With Flatfoot's gear on top of it. Making it look all big. Alright, we'll find out. Okay, so let's follow the fence line. Let's enhance just a bit. Okay, you can see the fence posts, right? We got fence posts. We got fence posts. There's all just barbed wire fence. Yeah, barbed wire fence. Anybody see a gate yet? No? No, that's because there isn't a fucking gate. Okay, but the stuff I want is right there. It's right there. And I can see where the trail goes, and people have twisted up the barbed wire, go under it. Oh, they've repaired it because people keep probably breaking it and yada yada yada. But you know, it would behoove you, if you want us to not fuck with your stuff, to make it easy for us to get by. Because, just the amount of wear and tear of us knocking it down and stepping over it, not even trying to be dicks, it's gonna tear it up, which is probably what happened there. It's not like anybody carries, tools with them or anything to destroy this stuff. I'm certainly not. If I could just untwist one of these and get in, yeah, certainly. But I'm not gonna untwist 4 of them, no. I'm gonna probably go on my hands and knees and squeeze under. I'm going to try lifting it and laying it down first, seeing if those are the easy ways, but more than likely by the marks on the ground, yeah, it's hands and knees. Yeah, didn't have to touch dirt. I was able to push it down and just one leg at a time over it, and then stand it back up when I'm done. Just like how I found it. Yeah, more or less. Put a gate there or something, man. Something. One of those little steppy doos that help us walk over. There's options. Is this public lands or is it not? It'll be blocking me from my land or something and stuff. And yes, it was as I thought. He had a sleeping bag, and I'm supposed to step up on top of the bear box. So, yeah, making it bear box-esque, but it was a different profile. Threw me off. I knew what it was, though. I am here, man. Plenty of camping available around here. It's all flat. It's not just sand, which, you know, I'm sick of grit. As long as it doesn't get stupid windy, this is a decent place to camp. But, you know, hell, even if I extend on, that's 5 foot. Even if I extend on, you know, it's still the same shit in front of us. So, what's the point, man? I got water here. I might as well find somewhere to post up. I'm wandering around looking for a nice campsite. There are plenty. I mean, it's flat and open. There's plenty. I'm seeing old footprints coming and going, which, you know, tells me a few things possibly. When you're camping near places that are established campgrounds, like there's water there, so you'll naturally want to camp near here. You want to camp a certain distance from it, but you don't want to get too far, because when you get too far, that becomes the poo zone. People generally only walk so far before they fuck stuff up. What is that flapping in the wind over there? This looks like a wrapper from a fast food place, but it looks so crisp and square. So yeah, you don't wanna camp too far out, or you go really far out, but yeah, that's another thing. I like established campsites in, you know, like the, I don't know, traditional sense where there's an area that is cleared and like this is where you camp. So we only destroyed that one area and then minimal impact going out from there. No, it is fast food, Pizza Hut. I would try some pizza. I would try some right now. See how it goes down. Okay, I'll take that with me. That's enough of that. Oh, it was speared on it. That's why I was staying. Didn't want to pick it up if it was covered in shit. You know, I thought it was stuck to the plant. Yeah, I don't want to be too close to him. I don't know if he snores or whatnot. And, you know, I don't want to have to worry about being quiet when I'm doing my camp stuff. You know, possibly at 3 or 4 in the morning. I don't know when I'll wake up. It's up to chance. Okay, so I believe I'm headed towards that thingy. Man, hell, everything looks like a pyramid if you look at it long enough. Pyramids, pyramids, pyramids. Pointy mountains galore. I've seen 100 of them on the way over here, and I keep thinking, is that a pyramid? And I keep thinking it is. I'm like, no, that's not it, because, you know, realistically, it's still 50 miles away, but no, that's got to be it. Okay, I am that close to the road. That's good to know. There's the informational kiosk. Okay, cool. I got it. Oh, damn, look at that awesome tent. What is that, man? That must be an original calico design. Yeah, y'all jellies. It's growing on me, man. I actually kind of like it nowadays. Didn't take long, huh? Y'all jealous? You want one? The Calico Coalition. Meow. For dinner, we were having chicken and rice with some chicken. It's already made. It's actually not half bad. I think I will finish this one. I've got high hopes. The first bite actually tasted good, so that's promising. Everything's working on the computer as it should. So I don't know what was up this morning, but this morning things were not working as they should. So I didn't record much today because I wasn't sure what was going on. With the other camera, not with this one. Yeah, I still do my normal stuff with this one. The other one's just supplementary stuff. But I'm hoping to add it in. There's little gnats on everything. Just tiny little winged gnats. Or are they unwinged gnats? I guess they're all winged gnats, huh? But the tent is covered in them inside now. But, you know, I can't even taste them, so they don't bother me. They're not the ones that float around in my face. So we're cool. You can just chill with me. After I eat. So yeah, everything is groovy, man. Not gonna be much of a sunset tonight, but I thought that last night and it got pretty nice. Oh, That could get real nice. I don't really want to go out there, but I probably should. I was about to go set up, maybe do a time lapse, but look at it behind that billow thing. It ain't gonna shoot out no colors or anything. Has to peek at the bottom for it to happen. And really, I'm lazy, so I think I'm gonna try to go to sleep early tonight is what I'm gonna do. I ate all of my food. Oh yeah. I might even snack a little bit just because I can. I'm at like mile 50 right now, so I'm well above halfway. I think 80 miles. So I have 2:15s left to get into town. Not a problem. If I had enough food for that, my bag will get a little lighter every day.